Hello and welcome to Mzansi Stories Breakup. I am back yet again reviewing one of your Mzansi favorite soapies, and in this video we are reviewing Sbongile and the Dlaminis. Now it doesn't rain but it pours for Udeliwe. This is after almost all her lies has been caught up. On top of it, she has been running a spaza shop that was opened with her brother. She opened together with her brother, and it appears that her brother has been scamming people for money. Crazy business of that family. Now, of course, Deliwa's brother did not disclose the fact that he has been scamming people for money. Now, Deliwe knew nothing of this, and even now, he's still finding it very hard to come clean, disclose to Deliwe the fact that he has been a scammer for quite some time, scamming people for their hard-earned money. He comes in the shop insisting that Deliwe should close early. Of course, Deliwe does not want to do this. Deliwe does not want to close the shop early, especially for the unknown reasons. But his brother keep on insisting that there are people who are after him, and these people are gonna catch up with him sooner than later. And the best thing to do right now in the situation is for Deliwe to close down the shop. Deliwe is just as confused and not understanding. Now with Unoma Langa, baby girl has absolutely lost herself in this pregnancy thing. After, of course, she came up with the idea of faking the pregnancy, and actually fell in love with the idea of faking the pregnancy. I do not know why. I do not know why. Maybe based on the reasons that she wanted herself and Gwenzo to be back together, or whatever the reason may be. But at some point, she really wanted the relationship to work out. When Gwenzo finds out about the pregnancy, he was quite unsure, uneasy, and not really excited. But now, baby boy has come around and is sitting down with Unoma. Noma now lets Gwenzo know that she went for a doctor's checkup, and the doctor did reveal that Gwenzo at first was quite furious, not too pleased by the fact that Norma went to the doctor's scan all by herself. And Gwenzo said, "You should have told me, Norma, that I would have loved to come with." Of course, Norma just says, "Listen, you were working, and for me, it seems like it was important to let you work on whatever that you were working on, and I was busy as well doing whatever that I was doing." So then Gwenzo just says, "Oh man, but really you should have let me in. The fact that you're not letting me in is quite disappointing. It's quite very much disappointing." But then I don't know, Norma just got carried away and told Gwenzo that she found the gender, and the gender is a boy. While she was saying that also the Dlaminis were walking in. When the Dlaminis were walking in, they kind of find out that the gender has been revealed, and it's a baby boy. It seems like Mr. and Mrs. Dlamini were thrilled as well to find out the baby's gender. Oh my gosh, can someone please tell me where is Norma gonna steal the baby? Because right now, currently, urgently, Norma needs to steal the baby. Norma needs, it's a need right now, okay? She needs to make sure that she steals the baby. Whose baby is she gonna steal is still a mystery to most of us, as we don't know whose baby is she gonna be able to steal. But Vusi and her father managed to celebrate the news, fall in love with the fact that they are expecting this baby. Now, I did say that Deliwa's brother has been scamming people. It seems like in his scam, in his shenanigans, he also managed to make sure that she drinks along ukwenzeni. which was just a standard, even when Gwenzeni gets into Sbongile, start panicking and says, oh my gosh, there are people who are after her life is at risk right now, things are not going accordingly for her, and all that good stuff. Sbongile, of course, get confused, and says, what do you mean? Like, you need to say exactly what you are saying, and what exactly do you mean by the statement. And he did reveal that he was in also the shenanigans. Of course, Sbongile is quite disappointed and just wants to know how did the community find out what's happening. Of course, Gwenzeni does say that, it's just a matter of time before the community kind of finds out that she herself, she was in this scandal, and she just cannot stop coughing. She keeps on explaining, and she cannot stop coughing. And Sbongile says, listen, you need to calm down. You really need to calm down, and you really need to explain this thing step by step without you coughing, so that I truly, truly understand what are you honestly saying. Because right now I am lost for words. I cannot find exactly what are you trying to say and all that good stuff. And oh my gosh, should I tell you? Baby girl is just not herself. Baby girl is lost for words, and just not, being able to articulate herself well, especially because baby girl knows and she fears the fact that the community may be after her. The community and everyone else in the community may be after her, and everyone is just, she's just scared, she's just scared that people may be after her, people may be wanting to know what exactly is happening with her. And she is very much unwell, she's very much unwell, knowing that she was also part of the scamming of people. And what's surprising is that now that she might be caught, is then that it starts not to sit well with her. But all along, baby girl just had no issues at all scamming people. Now in the next scene, we see Uwe has grown a lot, so much maturity in this young lady that I am super proud of her. She is too much matured, and like, to say I'm super proud of her is even an understatement at this point. Like, I am so proud of Uwewe. And now the helpers are also back together. Now we will know that Usisnofundo was once replaced by a helper. Now I must say that I was not watching this show for quite some time. I was not really following, and for me to see Usisnofundo all back, this is good news. I just did not get the storyline. How did Usisnofundo manage to be brought back? But I see that baby has came back and has joined. I wonder if she is still busy with Mr. Dlamini. Anyway, Wewe has been working on her cooking skills. The ladies are quite impressed by the effort that Wewe is making in working on the cooking skills. So it seems like baby girl has tried to cook some sushi, and when the ladies actually tried the sushi, they were not impressed at all. They were just like, what is this now? What is this sushi thing? Okay, what do you even mean right now? Okay, so they were not impressed, the ladies, by the sushi. And of course, they didn't just want to disappoint Uwewe. They did say that, oh no, the sushi is nice and all that. And baby girl was thrilled. When I say she was thrilled, I mean she was thrilled. Now in the next scene, we do see Udeliwe's brother, who came in barging, saying that Deliwe needs to close the door, needs to not allow anyone in. Honestly, I'm failing to understand. If someone comes and give me clear instructions, hey, close the door, do not allow anyone in, I follow instructions. I'm not even gonna question anything. I feel like it's not my place to question anything. But Udeliwege wanted to learn the hard way, because she herself, she was still questioning her brother. What does he mean? And all that, only for him to come across a group of people carrying weapons, and they kind of let themselves in the store, and they took whatever that they wanted to take, and they left. So of course Udeliwe is stunned, and at this point I don't feel like Udeliwe knows the real deal, knows Uguti his brother is a scammer. Not only his brother, also her child is a scammer. Oh, sana kwazi kwakuningi. Well, okay, the Dlaminis are having a dinner all together. Well, Norma wants to flaunt, we all know Norma before flaunting. So Norma wants to flaunt, and she wants, pictures to be taken, the pictures of the family. This makes me to conclude that maybe, and just maybe, Kwenzo has agreed that they not only gonna co-parent Malanga, but they are also going to get married and raise their child together. So now Nomalanga's sister stands up and tells her to fix the belly, so that it will show that she's pregnant. Now I'm just wondering, every time, all the time, she's always gonna be reminded that please fix the belly. This is sad. Now we see that Deliwe's husband has had enough of Deliwe. He's just like, ma'am, I've been tolerating you. Now this is after, obviously, he finds out the shenanigans that Udeliwe has been doing, forcing Sbongile to go and work in Durban, forcing Sbongile to do all the things that Sbongile has been doing. So after he found out that that's how they've been living, that's how Sbongile actually has been living. Of course, he has not been happy. Now, the most surprising thing to me is the fact that Sbongile stands up, opens the door, and listens to her parents arguing. I'm just like, ma'am, I don't know about you all, but that was so uncomfortable for me, just to see two young girls listening to adults arguing. Of course, Udeliwe was begging for her life, and her husband was just not having it, just be like, I've been forgiving you for over and over. People have been telling me that you're not a good woman, that you don't love my kids, that you're not here for my kids, and all that good stuff. And all along, I have been blinded. I have not been seeing you for who and what you really are. And right now, I just want you out of my house. Of course, Deliwe being Deliwe, she started praying. She started begging for her husband forgiveness, saying that maybe at some point she felt jealous of her child. She felt like she was less loved, less seen, less understood. And she felt like her husband loved Sbongile more. Her husband is just like, do you even hear yourself right now? Because those two things are uncompatible. You cannot compare how I love my child and how I love you. It's totally different. Of course, baby girl started even praying in tongues. Child started praying in tongues, saying, Lord, you know my heart, you know my desires, you know who I am. Please do not do this, But unfortunately, it was way too late for her, as Umbambo just was like, I'm done with you, Deliwe. I'm done with the shenanigans. I want you out of my house as soon as yesterday, okay? I need you gone. I cannot stand you. I want you off my house, and the sooner the better, okay? The sooner the better. I just cannot stand to be with you. Please, exits. Use the next door to find your way out, okay? She's so good. You know what? Even prayer here is not gonna help her. And even the man, you know, he kind of stopped shouting and said, you know what, Deliwe, I just want you out of my house. There is nothing that anyone can say or do that gonna change me my heart. I mean, Deliwe does cry out for help, saying where exactly is she gonna go right now. And then the man is like, that's not my problem. You should have thought of that before you were doing the shenanigans. What exactly did my child Sbongile do to you? The only thing I ever wanted was Sbongile to have a better life than us, and you deprived her of that. You deprived her of having a better life than all of us, and now you come back and you are acting all sort of someone. No, I want you out, you know. As sad as it is, Deliwe seems like this time around, baby girl was definitely out of tricks, because one thing about Deliwe, always manage and maneuvers around situations, but this time around she was definitely out of tricks, and she just realized was the only thing that she is gonna do is to carry her bags out and move out. So surprisingly, she now sleeps in her shop, as she does not have a home. She has been chased out by her husband. This is when her brother comes and wakes her up. When her brother wakes her up, she does appear as someone who is extremely furious at her brother for telling the husband. I mean, the brother does make it known that he is truly sorry. You know, he is sorry that he told the husband the information, but he thought that there was no secrets amongst them. He thought that now they are being a real family, a family that does not keep secrets from one another. You know, and Udeliwe is just like, now I've lost my husband, and this time around it's completely seemed like I've lost my husband forever, and it's all just because you could not keep your mouth shut. Of course, Deliwe's brother sincerely apologizes. I don't know, maybe they will mend their relationship, especially because they need each other more than ever. More so, Deliwe does not have anywhere to go, does not have a place to stay. So at this point, she only have her brother as her beds. So she kind of needs her brother. You know, she does not really have much but her brother to rely on. Now, I wonder what's going to happen to Udeliwe now that the shop has been attacked, you know. So now that people has came in and took everything that she deposited and all that, what's next for Udeliwe? What's then going to happen for Udeliwe? Moreover, because she does not have a home, you know, and I just wonder if Umbambo will feel sorry for Udeliwe and maybe lets her back in his life once again, because now I'm also thinking about Norma. Do you all want Norma's storyline to end? I don't, you know. I want Norma to steal a baby. Whose baby is she gonna steal? This is so crazy. But honestly, I want Norma to steal a baby, and I want Norma to live her best life with the baby. And I kind of want the storyline to be discovered when, or rather to be discovered when Norma has already stolen a baby. That's just gonna be the most craziest thing. Let's say they steal the baby, and the baby, they kind of have to perform amasiko akadlamini, and the baby is just not corresponding to amasiko, and someone just say this baby is not a Dlaminis. Oh, Sana, that would be a bomber storyline. Anyway, if you do love and enjoy our videos, you will give this video a huge thumbs up, and I We'll see you on the next one, when of course I am back with more TV reviews. Till then, please do stay blessed, and I love you so much. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a huge thumbs up, so that you will not miss any reviews from me. Till then, bye.